Yes. Nah. Sorry. I am not thoughts. You are not thoughts. We are not thoughts. I tried. I tried to say the words in the way that I know you wanted to hear them, but then I realized they wouldn't be my words at all. Rather, the words your ears appreciate more than my heart or my hurt or my thoughts. See, you want to relate, so I'm supposed to just spit something about niggas and facts. That's not my life. Being calling someone that hoe over there has become ordinary conversation. Learning last names has become secondary to having relations. See, save your people and rock this nation because language defines us. And we define each other, but our words is what really comes true. My mama always told me it ain't what they call you, it's what you answer to. Being a bitter bitch has somehow become the new independent woman. And sometimes somehow having a house and a job and a car is obsolete, even though that's some shit you're supposed to do. Now, I ain't saying is anything wrong with being free, but for every woman who I just messed that all up. I'm doing my own open mic. I'm doing my own open mic to open my show. No, I'm just going to roll with it because that's what we do. I thought I could just like spit that poem off the door. You know that poem is from almost 10 years ago. I'm allowed to mess up a poem from almost 10 years ago. I can't believe that poem is still rocking. I'm going to perform it on Saturday. I guess I was just practicing just now. I'm just going to cut the shit and welcome y'all to the Queen Network. We here, y'all. We made it. We done crossed over to the 20. I don't know if anybody people. I almost ain't crossed over, so I'm excited. I made it. I'm so excited to be in the 20. Y'all have no idea. I learned gratefulness on a whole nother level. Okay. So we in here. Welcome. Yes. Welcome to the Queen Network. I'm your host, Queen Fierce. I'm on this side. To the left of me, the guest is already in the stew, in case you haven't peeped. She's giggling at me, y'all, because I didn't know how that was going to turn out. Philly was like, oh, we could just start it over. Not for the people that's already tuned in. See, they already talking to us. Oh, it's showtime. Let's go. I don't even know who that is. Anyway, so this is the Queen Network. We're here to celebrate, educate, motivate, and elevate the everyday queen.
Yes.
That is you and that is me. That is her and basically everybody in this room. So grateful for this platform. Grateful for a radio. Grateful for another day. Grateful for another Queen Crush Wednesday that we are able to come before you. I gotta get my bearings. I haven't been in front of the microphone for 3 weeks.
Oh,
no.
Welcome back.
I feel like, oh my gosh, did I lose my touch? I was like, what I'm going to talk about tonight? And then I was like, everything.
Everything.
Everything. Y'all know how I do. I be random as hell. She dropped the mic. Yeah, right. I dropped the mic. Right. I dropped the mic. All right. Dropped them bars. So anyway, welcome, you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in right here on A Radio. We got Philly keeping us straight. Happy New Year, happy birthday, Philly.
Happy birthday.
How you feeling? I'm feeling all right on myself. Doing what I can. I feel like somebody's eclectic auntie today. But I also feel like this every day. So I must be in alignment.
I was gonna say, every day you give that vibe.
I know.
It's all good.
I must be in alignment. I'm feeling the way I'm supposed to feel. And I'm grateful. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing,
Mrs.
Queen.
Gamble Washington.
I know, right? Exactly. I'm feeling all right. Thank you for having me.
And how are you feeling over there, Mrs. Washington? Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to see your face in the place.
Yes.
I do want to give a shout out to my sponsor, the Almighty New Voices for Reproductive Justice. This show is partially made possible by them. New Voices is an organization who is on the front lines fighting for repro justice.
Hmm.
Repro justice. So it is important to have those kinds of advocates, especially when we are not always aware of what affects us until it comes down to affecting us and the decisions that we have to make with our bodies and how
Hmm.
the laws are made by people who don't even have these bodies.
Hmm.
So we are grateful for New Voices for Reproductive Justice. They celebrated 15 years in 2019. So I'm looking forward to year 16 with them. They are based in Pittsburgh. They have a Philadelphia office. And I want to give a great big shout out to their founder and CEO, Latasha D. Mays. Thank you so much for supporting the Queen Network, and the Queen Network supports you. All right. If you want to get more information about how you can volunteer or donate, make sure you visit their website at newvoicespittsburgh.org. That's www.newvoicespittsburgh.org. All lies of fans. She said, Carla.
Oh, hi.
Okay, I'm DJ Patty Rocket. Katie Rocket. And to support Carla G.
Oh, that's
Did I
love.
say it right? Do you
Um,
know?
I don't, but all right.
It's
Thanks.
Q. I'm just going because it's QADI. So I didn't want to say it wrong.
Right. I
QADI.
do know Quadi. That's yeah,
Quaddy.
Quadi. Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
I'm DJ Quaddy Rocket.
Yes.
There we go. Oh yeah, okay. We on here. We on here.
Yeah.
Okay. We made it over into how was it? How was your new
My
year?
New Year was good. It was safe. I stayed
Lovely.
in the house.
As did I.
It
Yes.
was the safest place for
Right.
me. So I just stayed in with some family. Got a little, a little drunk and just enjoyed myself, and it was great.
Right. And the people around you. Well, I turned up with the
Yes.
trolling. Me
Yes.
and the
All
trolling.
right.
And I turned up.
Yes.
They had orange juice, I promise.
Right.
I-
Exactly. Thank you.
Listen, they outlived me
I
on New
bet.
Year's.
I
Okay.
bet. I
It
bet.
was like 1 a.m. and I was like, guess what,
Yeah.
y'all? You just
Hmm.
gotta go. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know
Hmm.
what else
It
you want
get
me to
like
say.
that. It really get
The
like
new year
that.
has come and it's gonna be here
It's
for
gonna right.
another 365. Congratulations, you made it. We all crossed over. Go to
Right.
bed.
Right.
That's all it was. And then you know what I did after that? Fell asleep on the couch.
I
That's exactly like in peace
know.
though, because they was in
I know
bed.
that's right.
They were in the bed. So I'm glad, I'm happy that I crossed over to the 2020 with the
Yes.
people
I
that
know
I
that's
love,
right.
the people I hold so near
Hmm.
and dear to my heart.
I'm so
Oh, y'all
happy
trying to
about
make me
that.
blush on here, talking about I look good. Looking like somebody eclectic auntie. Listen, somebody gave me this hat today. I said, well, I'm wearing this for the rest of my life. Here
That's
we
so
go.
good.
Yes, yes. So I'm just excited.
You should
I'm
be. You
excited.
should be. We here. It's great. I'm so happy to be here and get all this good energy that's
I
coming off of
know
you.
that was
Okay.
the most exciting
Whew.
thing about me just knowing that you were coming. I was like,
Yes.
I'm about to get some of this
Yes. And
good
it's
vibes.
about time. It's about
I
time that I
know.
made it here.
I'm about to get some of these good vibes because Carla always bring the good vibes. This
Yes.
smile, this energy. She just always
Okay.
be
Yeah.
so happy about everything. And
All
I'm like,
right.
Jesus, I need some of that.
Yes. Get it, sis. Get
I
it.
listen. Okay, I think we need to crack this wine. We probably should do
I'm just
that.
saying, I was looking at it. I
I
didn't know if this was
know.
for show
I
or
wanted
what
to
was
show
we
off
doing.
my bag a little bit. I got this bag from Izzy and Liv. It came in my brown sugar box. I
Oh,
shouldn't be giving
I
them a
need
plug
one.
like that
Can you
because
give
they
me
don't
one of
sponsor me,
these?
but I love
This
them.
is so
So
cute.
it says birthdays were the worst days, and we sip champagne when we're thirsty. So
I'm
I
just
love this bag, and yes, I
saying.
have 2 bottles of wine in here.
I'm just saying.
So we have a Merlot. I didn't know if you were a white or a red girl. I know you're a brown girl, but I didn't bring you today. So
I'm
we
definitely a
have
rare girl.
Merlot, and then I picked up this pretty little
But
number.
is this sweet? Because that look kind of sweet. And
It's in between.
yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
This one here. Okay. Yeah, so
Oh,
I
cucumber
actually
mint.
Had the opportunity to taste this. It's from my favorite winery and vineyard, Blue Ridge,
Oh,
out
it
in the
looks really
Poconos.
good.
Yes. So it's just so fun. You gonna love
Yeah.
it, okay? And we're going to crack it so we can get it cracking.
We get to sit wine on this
Yes,
show.
yes. We should do a New Year's toast.
We
Billy, where your
should.
cup at? Get you
Yes,
and
come
Nina
on.
some
Y'all
cups.
get some. Yeah.
So we
Sure,
can
look
do a
at
New
that.
Year's toast because we got a toast to longevity and A radio doing big things and just the vibe, yo, just the vibe.
No, I'm sorry. I'm all like,
So I'll put this to the side.
thank you.
Okay, with the clear plastics. Yes. I couldn't resist bringing this wine. I was like, well, I'm bringing one of my new wines.
Ooh, we all doing a little toast.
We're going to do a little toast. You want to pass that over? All right. So I just want to give a toast. Oh, I'm spilling. They keep telling me about this drinking problem, but I just want to give a toast to longevity to everyone who is in this room. You are each a very special part of my life, and
Yes.
I'm here to celebrate you.
Yes.
May it be a year of clear vision, and let's get 2020 popping the way it's supposed to.
All right.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Happy New Year,
Happy
y'all!
New Year.
Tell me you love it.
It's very
Oh
good.
my gosh,
It's
so good.
strong.
Philly doesn't love it. She's the only one who didn't say anything. You know I'm a behaviorist, so I be ordinary. I'll be like, okay, it's not for you. We can crack the Merlot for
It's
you.
okay.
It's
I'll drink
fine.
yours.
It's fine. Right. We just divvy that joint right up. Because we're not wasting no liquor in here. Okay. Moving right along. Okay, so I probably should just do this, Neil, but I wanted to give you this.
Oh, I can get. Oh,
It's an official Queen Pierce design because you're a
yay!
artist.
Yeah.
Very first artist of 2020.
That is so decent. Thank you.
I just couldn't hold it any longer. I was going to wait till the end, be all dramatic and everything, but it's sitting here right in front of my face. I had to give it to her. So I hope y'all love it. And I'm going to do a contest where someone can win their very own hardest t-shirt. I'm wearing it today too, y'all. I don't know if y'all
Yes.
peeped, but I just think all the artists need to represent. And what's all hardest you say when you just have a passion for that's from the chair.
Them too. Doing all types of stuff over here.
When you have a passion for your art
Mm-hmm.
and it becomes you, it becomes your
Yes.
life, it becomes
Yes.
what people know you as and know you by.
Yes.
And I think when you express something with all of your heart,
Mm-hmm.
this is what you get.
That's it.
This is what you get.
Yes.
Yes, I'm super excited about that. So one thing I want to do is, and Philly, maybe you can put this in the either the comments or across the screen. If at any point you tune in tonight, you will automatically be entered to win the t-shirt, but you have to comment. You have to comment on the video so that I know you were tuned in tonight. So I can put
Yes.
you into the drawing. And I'm going to create another contest for Instagram.
All right.
I'm getting there, y'all. I'm
Yeah.
getting there. But yeah, so further instructions will come on Instagram. But if you are tuned in tonight, make sure you comment so I know you're tuned in and I can enter you to win one of the hardest t-shirts. Who knows? I mean, I might give away too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Y'all know how random I am.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just get to it. Carla Gamble is in the building.
Yes.
She is your vibe specialist.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I
She could
am.
just take you there
Yes, I
with her
can.
voice and with her energy. I'm so glad to call her sister friend.
Yes.
And then she is sitting to the left of me
People,
today. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Gamble Washington, how are you feeling?
you're so funny. I'm feeling good. Just vibing, just bringing all the good vibes that I possibly can to everybody that meets me. I love to I just actually did. I'm trying to get my 2020. I'm trying to get myself back into, because sometimes artists take a little time off to get yourself
Yeah.
together. So
You,
this is
you
my
took time
actually,
off? Did you do that?
actually, I kind of did. I'm kind of
Okay.
doing it now,
Uh-huh.
actually, in my own way. But this is my
Mhm.
second interview of 2020, so it's been good. It's been
I
good.
say you working, sis. We only
Mhm.
8 days in.
I know.
8 days in. And I feel like we got a long way to go. You know what's crazy? We're 8 days in and I already feel like I'm behind.
This is true. This is true. This
I
is
feel
true.
like, what am I
This is
doing?
true. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's their hardest life.
Yes.
Parents always have
Yes.
to be doing something.
Oh,
But
right.
I think it's doubly important to make sure you are taking care of self.
Mhm. Mhm.
Taking time off is a very large part
It
of what self care
is. People
is.
do not do it enough. It is. It really
And
is.
it has to be a lot of pressure
Yeah.
to just feel like, oh, I have to promote myself. I have to do
Yes.
performances.
Yes. Yes.
Do I say yes? Do I say no?
Yeah.
Am I recording today? How much is this going to cost?
Right.
Who should
Right.
I be or who do I trust in this? But it's a
Right.
lot.
Yep.
So taking time off, I can understand
Yes.
it.
Yes. Seriously, it
I
really
can
is important.
understand it. So, me and Carla go way back, like
Yeah.
kinda. I mean,
Yeah.
not way, way back, but back far enough.
Back right enough. Right.
Right. I mean, like, she's been to my home and everything like that. So
Yes.
we, this not fake love. Okay,
Mhm.
this is real love
This
on the
real
air that you're
love.
experiencing
Mhm.
right now. Okay, so I always have to tell this story when I talk about Carla
Yeah.
Gamble. I remember when it's my I remember when story about
Yes.
Carla Gamble.
Yes.
I remember when Carla first started coming to 4P,
Mhm.
People Poetry, Potluck and Prose.
Mhm.
And her wife, wasn't her wife then, her wife now,
Mhm.
would beg her to sing because at 4P is a very intimate environment and people would share song, poetry,
Yes.
stories, stuff like that.
Yes.
Wife would be begging her to sing. And initially she did not.
Mhm.
Then eventually she would sing and then run back behind her wife. I'm not talking about saying like, oh,
Yes.
that was cute.
Yes.
I'm talking about saying like blow the whole room away. Okay.
Mhm.
I remember one time he was singing
So
and
shy.
somebody started crying and got up and left the room.
For
I'm talking about
real.
would blow the room away, but then would scurry back to her wife. And I would be like, this girl is
I
amazing.
know. Sorry, I'm looking at my wife over there. My bad. She like the camera over there. I'm sorry. Yeah.
This girl is amazing. Why? Why is this
Mhm.
like when you have a gift like this, it's supposed to be out, but everybody has to
Yes.
come into their own
Yes. Yes.
thing.
It was so shy.
Because 4P for a really long time was actually my outlet for poetry.
Yeah.
I didn't really
Yeah.
perform poetry like,
Right. Oh
and then
wow. But you know what? I saw you perform.
mhm.
I believe I saw you perform before I came to your house.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did open mics here and there, but as far as like marketing
Yeah.
myself
Right.
as
Right.
a
Right.
spoken word artist and all that.
Right.
But so the writing I did was really for 4P
Mhm.
and the sharing I did, excuse me, I really like shared and exposed myself
Right.
there because I felt comfortable and I wanted everybody to
Yeah.
feel that comfortable. So
Right.
that's why
Right.
that space exists
Right.
for people
Right.
who don't necessarily go to open mics or so many people hit me on the side like before they come to 4P and be
Mhm.
like, this is what I'm gonna read
Right.
tonight.
Oh, really?
Is it okay? And I be like, girl, do
Do your thing.
you? You
Right.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I always am like, I think art is beautiful. What
Yes.
people write. I'm not a judge of, oh, you shouldn't write it like that,
Right.
or
Right. Right.
it'll make more sense if you do it. No, if that's the way it came out of you, that's
Mhm.
your masterpiece.
Yes.
That's your art.
Yes.
So I'm never gonna tell anyone like, oh, like I don't. But I'm genuine. genuine enough that I truly do love
Yes.
everyone's art because it's theirs.
Yeah, that's true.
It
That
is
is so true.
theirs.
You give them that freedom to just be you. I remember when I first started coming to for P, and people were doing like there's a lot of famous sex poets that's in
Oh
4P,
yeah.
and I was like, oh my gosh, like they're very open about this.
Very open. Very open.
Yes, but that's good. I like that. That's good
Yeah.
energy.
And then so eventually Mrs. Gamma Washington
Yes.
started just really pushing through, reaching
Mhm.
for the light,
Mhm.
blooming. And I was
Mhm.
like, that's my girl.
Yes.
It is my girl.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
just so proud of you on every
Me
level. And I
too.
think because I got to witness the
Look, right,
transition.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So it
I'm
makes
so
me
happy about yeah.
happy.
It's been a journey, and coming from that person to this person is amazing. It feels good. It's good to be who I am. It's good to be open, and people they give me a like this love that
Mhm.
is just it makes me like your love like just you even mentioning that story takes me to that time, and I know what kind of feelings I was having, and just to like be secure now, like
Yes.
within who I am, and being able to get that out feels really good.
Oh my gosh. So
Hmm.
talk about this transition. Like what made you want to kind of break out of the shell and be who you are? Because you've always been this person, but I just feel
Hmm.
like you had to realize it and that's with
Right, and
anybody,
that's
but
really what it is
uh-huh.
because I had this talent
Hmm.
forever, but it takes the proper people to come into your life to believe in you. But having faith in someone and believing in them that really does make a difference. So when you
Hmm.
have people pushing you and encouraging you to be that person, it
It
makes a
does make a
difference. It really
difference.
does, and so I had a lot of that in my circle.
Well,
Yes,
I'm excited
yes, me
for
too,
that for
me
you
too.
and where you are now. And then we started sharing stages together,
Yes, we did.
which
Oh my
made me
goodness.
like,
Oh my
oh, this is
goodness.
real, you know.
Man, that's that experience.
Yeah, no.
I would never forget it my whole life. Never forget it. It is so important, so special.
And so it was
Yeah.
amazing. And I
Yeah.
believe we both went to this audition.
Yes.
When I walked into this audition, I didn't know what to expect.
Girl, me either.
And when I walked in and I saw the caliber of actresses that were in
Mhm.
there,
Yes.
I was like, what did I roll up
Yes.
on? You
Yes.
want to talk about I rolled up in yesterday's clothes and stank breath, but I was like, I knew I had to get to this
Yes.
audition.
Yes.
I'm talking about I slept on my best friend's couch the
To
night
get
before.
there.
It was like, oh
Yes.
shoot, I gotta get to this audition. You got a
You
shirt?
sure did. You came through. You came
And I
through.
wrote that and I saw
Yes.
Carla in there, and I was like, "Oh my god, what are we
Mhm.
doing?
Mhm.
What's going on?" And so and then it was
Woo! It
rounds
was
of audition.
yes.
Child, but
It was pressure. It was
when
some
I
pressure.
made it through the first round, I was like, "Oh my god,"
Yes. Mhm.
because it was serious.
Mhm.
I just didn't know how serious it was.
Right.
It was,
Right.
and
It was pretty
so
serious.
I was happy about that, and I was happy that it didn't feel like a competition. You know what
Right.
I mean? It
Right.
felt like
Exactly.
I was in a well. It helped that one of my
Right.
sister friends was there,
Right.
but it felt like I was in a room with my sisters, and we just
Wow.
all wanted to see
Exactly.
each other shine. And so
Exactly.
I was so excited when Carla was cast for this
Me
role.
too. I didn't know what was and oh you I heard my name and I was
Mhm.
like OMG.
What's next?
Right.
What is next? And
Exactly.
so, and for that to be your first acting
It
experience,
yes.
stage acting experience,
Yes.
talk a little bit about that.
My first acting experience, it was just wait, can we mention what we did?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Mhm.
for Color Girls, right? Okay.
Yeah.
It was actually just really good, and I was very scared. I was very nervous. My wife encouraged me so much to go audition because I was not going to do it, and I
Mhm.
was like, I'm not good for this. I don't act like I'm just a poet. But when they said like, just come do your thing, you could sing, you could do a poem. I was like, oh, I could do that part.
Right, right.
I could do that part, and then that actually got me through. And to act, and I would have never ever thought that in a million years that I would be acting on a big stage like that from doing a poem. I would never did
Exactly.
that.
Exactly.
Yes.
It was similar, like I said, I didn't know what to expect. And so when I got before them, Miss Frankie Darcel, she's amazing to know as a
I
person.
love her.
She's just amazing to know.
Yes.
And she was like, "Well, what are you going to do?" I said, "Well, I kind of prepared this monologue that I could
Mhm.
read." I said, "Or I could do a poem." She was like,
Right.
"Well, what do you feel comfortable with doing?" I said, "A poem." She said,
Right.
"Do
Do
that,
that.
do that," and
Mhm.
it lets you know that there's so much power in
Yes.
authenticity. Like
Yes.
there's so much power in just being who you are and doing what you love to do.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
there's so much power in it, and that's the way everybody needs to live their
It really,
live their life.
seriously.
Let that be your guide,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's where it will take you. I would have never thought, like you said,
Never.
coming into an audition
Never.
for Color Girls, where people
Yes.
prepare these
Uh,
monologues.
oh my goodness.
Yo,
It's gonna
when
give
I
me
say
chills.
when I say I was in the room googling like,
Yes.
oh, what should I read?
Yes.
Whatever
Yeah.
like that.
Seriously.
You know,
Seriously.
decent. And so that part will really like get to you when
Yeah.
you start lining yourself up with other
With other
people.
people. Yes.
But
Yes.
just to know that it's a comfortable space where you can be yourself and do you.
Exactly.
Really just do
Exactly.
you. And that's what gets you in the door.
Yes, and the
That
sisterhood.
yes.
Oh my goodness, it has blown me away of the sisterhood that I have been able to create and be a part of by being a part of For Color Girls. That
Yes.
is just it will be with me forever.
Yes,
So
indeed.
yeah, it's such an
I
amazing
know
experience.
that I can just
Yeah, seriously.
tap in at any given
Any
time.
given
It
time,
was
yes.
truly an amazing experience. So I'm glad that we got to
We got to do
share.
that, yes, and many more. Because
I
you actually
know.
did another after that, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
I did Gosh Trombones with
Yes,
her.
I can see that. It was
Yes.
very good.
And
Yeah.
it was another nerve wracking audition
Yes,
experience.
I know. I know.
But I was thrilled to be a part of
Yes, you
that.
did great. I'm so
The
proud of
part of that
you.
process. Thank you so much for your support because that's what queens do.
Okay.
Queen support
Exactly.
queens.
Exactly.
Hashtag that. Okay. So and then it just became a thing. You were at an event, I was at
Yes.
an event.
Yes.
She was singing, I was doing poetry.
Yup.
I was
Mhm.
like, okay,
Mhm.
here
Keep
we
all in
are,
the circle.
keeping it all in a
I'm telling
circle.
you.
So awesome. Glad to call you
Yes.
sister friend. Just love you so much.
Sorry, I do a little dance when I
I,
get excited and
let me
happy.
see. I know, you do that when you eat.
I
I seen
do.
it. I
I
seen it on
do.
social
Thank
media.
you. I do that when I eat.
Thank you. I've seen it on social media. She said, "This is my happy dance." I'll be like
Yes,
this.
I really do that.
I think everybody has a little shimmy when they
Mhm.
do their thing. Okay, my YouTube situation got stuck. Oh, so this will be a good time to announce that if you are tuned in, if you're watching on the YouTube Live or the Facebook Live, make sure you comment to let me know that you tuned in, and I will enter you in to win the hardest T-shirt giveaway by Queen Bears. And if you or a queen that you know should be sitting right here in the stew, we do this live every Queen
Mhm.
Crush Wednesday. Hit me up. Feel free to slide in my DMs because you know I like that. I am Queen Fierce, Queen Pierce on social media. Shoot me an email, queenfierce@gmail.com. And I think that might be all as far as that goes.
Right.
Okay. So so you're on high. So what about is there any new music on the horizon for
So
you?
there's definitely new music on the horizon. I actually just did a feature with a amazing rapper actually in the city, hip hop artist named Eladell, and I'm actually like doing a lot of like rapping now, which is good for me because I'm
I've been
actually
seeing this transition with
yeah.
intertwining your
It
poetry and the
is,
music.
and it's
Yeah.
coming off like in a real smooth way. So still
Hmm.
being able to incorporate like my singing, my poetry, my rapping, it's
It
coming
sounds
full
so
circle. So
good.
yeah, I'm
It
doing
just
that,
sounds
and
so
I
good.
actually in the process of doing my EP called She Is. So that will be like this year. It will be out. Yes. Now I
Okay.
have a lot of loyal supporters slash fans, and they like, hey, what's up? Like, what we gonna get?
Right.
I'm coming.
Listen,
Don't worry
because
about
you
it.
gave us a taste with the Pretty Girl
Yes,
Magic.
I did. Yes, I
Okay,
did.
that
Yes, I
is
did.
a queen theme. If I
Yes,
ever
it
did
is.
hear one, okay. And
Yes, it
everybody was
is.
like, I want a little piece of that. Do you know my
Yes.
heart was broke when I couldn't make that video shoot?
Oh, it's okay.
I tried.
It
I
was
tried. It
good.
was a lot of drama that day,
Yeah, oh, it's
but
okay. It's
it is
okay.
okay because
Yeah.
the way things work out, everything happens for a reason. But make sure you check out the Pretty Girl Magic video
Yeah.
official video
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Yes,
Carla
please.
Gamble. Is there somewhere you want people to follow you or where they can
Yes,
listen to your
so
music?
you can actually go to my SoundCloud, Carla Gamble Sings, and you can go to my Instagram, The Real Carla Gamble, and also on Facebook, The Real Carla Gamble Sings. And you can just check all my music. I got videos. I just came back from Detroit, did a little gig for Motown, did a little something
Okay.
in Atlanta. So I've been traveling. That's what I just took me forever to get here because I've been doing so much, just trying to get out
I
there and put my
see.
name out there. And it's been good. The
With
good,
some
the energy's been
amazing
great. Yeah,
audiences
it's been
too.
good. Yeah, I'm so blessed.
I'm
I'm
so
yeah.
excited and so proud to hear that. So what was Detroit like? What were you doing in
Oh my
Detroit?
goodness, Detroit. I actually went out there to perform for a company called Forbes the Culture, which are amazing. And they gave me the opportunity to go into a room full of like people for like a charity event.
Hmm.
And it was just me. I performed with my bro K Soul and Crystal Lynn. Shout out to Brown Music.
Hmm.
And we did a set for an hour, and it was like old school songs, which I love. And just being able to share that energy on the stage, and people really loved it. They really were like, "Oh, hey, where can I follow you? Who's that girl up there?" I was like, "This is like, okay, I'm going home with people that's from Detroit.
It's a
That's awesome."
long way.
Yes,
Lady has come a
yes,
long way.
seriously. So it's no more like hiding behind. Like I'm
Right.
definitely out there and sharing my gift because
That's what
people
I
need
want to
this.
hear.
Yes,
People need
yes,
it.
they
That's what I want
do.
to hear. And then I see something
Yes.
about Africa. Are you
I
going?
was presented with the opportunity to possibly go to Africa to perform. So we don't
Okay.
know yet. And hopefully, God willing, that will come
You know,
through.
I'm all about
But
this international travel for
yes,
art's sake.
okay,
Listen,
please.
you want me to say what? Where? Yes, I will cross these
Please.
waters.
Thank you. I will gladly go.
Yes.
So yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully everything work out.
It sounds amazing. I do
Yeah.
plan to sojourn to Africa this year.
I know I would
Maybe
really love
more
to
for
go.
leisure than
Yeah.
to perform.
People
But
have been sharing a lot of their journeys like going to Africa, and I would love to go. So
yeah,
yeah,
we gotta
definitely.
do that. I had one of my favorite queens, Shay Queen,
Mm,
on the show a couple months back before she moved
okay.
to Africa, and we had that whole
Oh
conversation, and I was
wow.
like, I'm going. I'm going to Africa.
Yes.
And so she's actually helping to organize something they call Africa Day.
Okay. Okay.
It's in May and it's actually a week long
That's
celebration.
amazing. That's
So
amazing.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see what's
Please.
going on with
Please.
my people, you know.
Please.
So yeah, so definitely should do that. Do you have any other like where's somewhere that you always wanted to perform or where's somewhere that you see yourself performing?
Honestly, wherever the biggest crowd will be, that's where I will be. I honestly, wherever they, I don't even know where in the world my big crowd will
So it's
be.
more about audience
It's
than
yes, they will.
location.
Yes, they're gonna come to see me. So that's wherever they will be. That's where I'll be.
You can set it up like, guess what, guys? Gonna be in Dubai next week. Come
Yes.
see me, and they're gonna be like, ching ching,
Yes,
ching ching. Gonna
I'm
see Carla
telling you, that's where
Gamble.
I'll be. So who knows what the future may hold, but great things, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this because I've been putting into my universe. You told me that when you're doing the work, the universe has no other choice but to honor it. I
Yes, I
have
did
been
say that.
saying that to everyone and and going by it like every day because it happens, and every single time that I do something that going towards a goal or something that I want to do, it always
It
comes
comes
back to
back.
me. It always rewards me because it just has no choice, and
It's
it just makes
universal
perfect
law,
sense.
yes, and universal property.
Seriously.
You know, it doesn't. When you do the work, what is it going to do? Like,
Right,
oh,
exactly,
no,
exactly,
I see you
exactly,
working. Well
exactly.
done, my
Well,
good and
right,
faithful
right,
servant.
right,
Yes, hand me
right.
these blessings. I'm doing the work. Look, hand me these
Yes, yes.
Yes,
And I have not
indeed.
stopped working. I am not going to stop working. It's going to come to me in every single thing that I want and that I put
Put
out
their
there.
hand up.
Listen,
Yes, about
listen.
the praise. You saw it. She said every single thing.
Come on.
Yes. I loved it. Y'all saw their hair wave. Don't act like you ain't see it. I always said, "Oh, that's a good church hair right there." Don't act like you ain't see that.
Yes.
Mess your face up a little bit with that.
Yes.
wave.
Okay.
So speaking of good church wave, where
Oh my gosh.
how did you start? Say like, where did
That
you
is
get your
so funny. Oh my
where did you
goodness.
get
I
your
love a little
start
laugh, I'm telling you.
with singing, with expanding your voice? Like, where did you start? Because a lot of people, especially people who have your level of skill, say they started in church.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. That's honestly where it came from. That's exactly where it came. But I was really a quiet person. I never did like solos, and then when I did, I was very shy, and like I'm still very shy, but more so coming out of my shell now.
So did your
And
family know that you could sing like
oh yeah,
the
yeah. My
way that you
my aunt
sang?
used to do songs with me. She
Oh
used to
yeah.
write with me.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
was a part. Like
gosh.
she put me in a group. I actually signed to my aunt's independent label at a very
Mhm.
young age. So like you were around actually when I gave out my CDs I had did like when I was like 13, 14 years old.
Really?
Yeah, like my poetry CDs, and yeah, like I've been doing it for so long. That's a funny story. Actually, I started off doing poetry a lot, and I was listening to like Def Jam poetry when we used to come on like HBO, and I was
Yes.
like, "Oh, I want to do what they do." And then I started to get it, and I was like, "But I can sing too, so maybe I should do that too." So,
Right.
so it's like it was just given to me. So why not use every avenue that you have?
Indeed.
So
I definitely got my performance start in church as
yes,
well. I
yes,
joined the choir when I was 3. My mom was like, "You couldn't
wow,
wait. You just wanted to be up there."
yes,
And so I've actually been on choirs like for a large part of my life.
really,
Yeah.
that's
I,
so
I mean I got a little
awesome.
something. I don't got no Carla
But
Gamble, but I can, yeah, I mean, I could carry a little,
but you can carry though. You got it. You got
little,
it.
so I could belt it when I need, the belt. I
Right.
got a lot of air. I can, and then it come out like,
Right. Right. Exactly
you know, all
that.
like that. So everything. And then I got to a point where my poetry just really,
Yeah.
to me, started becoming more dominant. Started going because
Mhm.
I even used to sing at the four P's and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And then other singers started to come, and I was like, I don't need to sing at these four P's. We
Right.
got singers, like, and I don't even really identify as a singer. Like, it wasn't a big deal
Right.
to me. I still sing to myself every once in a while just to
Mhm.
make
Ain't
sure
nothing
like
wrong with it.
I didn't lose the gift,
Right. Right.
like the ability to do that because you don't ever
Yeah.
want your gifts to be taken
That is
away.
very true. That is
But
very very true.
I was like, I want to focus like what's my dominant gift? Like
Mhm.
what's the thing,
Mhm.
And so just over these last few years,
Yes.
really it's been the poetry.
And we were in DC together.
We were in
I just keep thinking about
yeah.
here, like, oh
I
my, there's
told you
so many shows that I've
stages,
done with Queen. It's just, it's good. It's
and
really
and
good.
many more,
Many more to come.
and many more to come.
Yes.
So excited.
Yes. Keep doing what you do. Keep giving us
She's
all of what you
encouraging
give
me.
because we need it.
I'm giving y'all full eclectic auntie, honey. Yes, Queen Auntie.
Yes.
No, I really appreciate that, and like you said, it makes a difference when you have people that encourage
It
you
does. It really
to
does.
do what you do.
It really does.
I can get one like on this thing and two
Hmm.
people be turned into the YouTube, and I be like, hey
Right.
y'all,
Right.
I'm gonna give you
Exactly.
the same amount of me
Yep.
every single
As you
time
should.
because
As you
that's
should.
that's just what it is. This is what you get.
That's what you
This
got.
is what you want today.
Yep.
What you going to get.
Seriously. Yep.
Even if I'm going to serve this black girl magic today, whether you want it or not.
Every day.
That's what,
Every
that's what
day.
but it makes a difference when you do. I always say my followers are few but mighty. it
Mm-hmm.
it truly does make a difference. Like five can feel like
No,
5,000.
seriously, seriously,
It can
seriously,
feel like that, and
seriously.
then you get one person that will send you a message like, oh, what you was talking about
Yep.
today, like that was
Mm-hmm.
dope, or that made the difference,
It
or
really
you be saying
does.
it, and that really is
It
encouraging.
is. It
It is
really
really
is.
encouraging. So keep that coming, y'all, because we need y'all
Please,
energy. We
please.
need, you want all this art, you want these good words, you
Yes.
want to see manifestation. Keep that good energy coming,
Yes.
because good
Yes.
energy begets good energy. You know, I give
Mm-hmm.
you good energy, you give it back to me, I give it back to you. We got a
I'm
relationship
telling you,
now.
exactly.
You know, so I'm always grateful for that. I'm always grateful for each and every person who has any kind word to say
Yes.
about anything, even if I just smile and nod, even if it's something that I never even thought about before. People say things that end up being so profound to you
Yeah.
in your life, and you're like, oh wow, I wouldn't even think about that
Yeah.
for
No,
real,
seriously, that's
you
so
know.
true. That's so so
But
true.
I believe that God sends angels, and I believe that God puts words for you in other people,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the places where you wouldn't expect it, so
Right.
that you're never like on guard for
Right.
real. So you don't block it,
Right.
basically, so you don't block your blessing.
Yes.
you
Yes.
know
Yes.
so when those things come, I'm always so open and so receptive,
Yeah.
and I think that's a large part of why I'm blessed.
Yeah, no, seriously. That's so,
I'm
and
blessed.
I feel like there you have some good shows, you have some bad shows. And like
Mhm.
the bad shows be not so bad. And you'll think like, oh my gosh, I totally like just
Yes.
didn't do a good job, but it'll be that person after the show, like, wow, like that was so good.
I
Thank you
know.
so much. Like, and just that was so good part just lifted me
Right.
up so much. You
So
have no
right,
idea.
right.
Like I really needed that, you know. So yeah, it's definitely necessary.
Yes, a little
Hmm.
story in relation. The main show that I went to
Hmm.
go do in London, I feel like I
You went to London.
bombed.
That's
Yes,
right. Oh my gosh.
I feel like I bombed. Right, I got off
No.
that stage. I was like, oh my God, what did I do?
No.
Right, but the love that was in that room
Mm-hmm,
was
mm-hmm.
like, I can't even be mad. Like,
Right, right,
I
right.
can't even be
Exactly,
mad. And it
exactly.
actually it taught me something about myself, and showed me something about myself as an artist, and
Hmm.
really actually strengthened me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
helps me be more accountable
Right.
to who I am. But
Yes.
that travel
You
experience
definitely
was
have to
just,
tell me about
I
that
know it
experience.
got a
That,
little crazy, and that was
yeah.
like my first day there, so I just feel like I was off.
How long were you there?
I was there for 4 days.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, so it
Oh
was
my
a
gosh.
wonderful experience, and I cannot wait to go back. Especially
Yes.
like knowing what I know now, like
Yes.
knowing a little bit more about
Yes,
what to
because your
expect.
BFF is okay, right. Yeah,
We was
that's,
just
that's
texting today. She was like,
Natalie.
I need to plan my birthday. And I was like, all right,
Yes,
girl.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that's so funny. People always call her my BFF, but she is actually just so
Yeah,
approachable. You know what I
uh-huh.
mean? She's one of those very tangible
Mm-hmm,
people, and I'm
mm-hmm.
just so grateful.
I actually met her.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I met when they were Flowetry. I met them
yeah.
together, and they're very nice. Like both of them are very
But
very
yeah,
nice. Yes,
so
seriously nice,
just so
and so
sweet
approachable, like you
and
said. It was
genuine.
yes, very much
Just
so,
like, oh,
very much
you're a
so.
real person.
Mm,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
We forget that
like, oh, I know,
sometimes.
like all this
Yeah,
doesn't, but yeah,
they're
it's
really real people. Yeah,
so it's an honor. So
it
we
is.
have
Yeah.
this, we're actually on this group chat,
Okay.
and we are the Philly Flow Poets.
Yes.
So we are
Come
actually
through.
the first flow poets in the United States, because they're expanding like this
Wow.
whole poetry movement that they have in the
Wow.
UK
That is so
here.
awesome.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. And so it was me and poetic soul queen Evita Cologne. We were the two from Philly that went
Okay.
over to London to celebrate their 5 year
Wow.
anniversary,
That is so
and now we're
amazing.
growing in the U.S. Yeah, she wants to do this flow thing all up and down
Why not?
the East Coast,
Please.
archiving the spoken word. I heard my little track. I was like, "Who
Right.
that? Who is that one? That's me
Yes.
singing all delicious." Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So I'm grateful.
Yeah, I know you yes,
Yeah, I'm
yes,
so
yes.
come a long way,
Yes, no,
right? Doing
seriously.
poetry in the living room, doing poetry for
Yes.
the Flowices. I was
Yes.
like,
You
okay.
have definitely it's elevation. It
It's
never
all about
you
the
never stop
elevation.
growing. You never stop experiencing. This is only the beginning. This
I
is you
know.
haven't even touched the surface,
That's the
sister.
crazy part. But oh my
Girl.
God, you too. Oh my God.
Right, exactly.
OMG.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yes,
just so I'm grateful.
yes,
I'm
yes,
so
yes.
blessed.
So am
And
I.
now I don't even know what we were talking about because you said London and I went to black. Like London. It was so great to be across an ocean. It's
Yes.
so funny about the things that the power in your words and what you manifest without even
Mm-hmm.
realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought that I was manifesting London the moment that I met the Flowises. But then I realized that when I was younger, like a kid,
Mm-hmm.
people would ask you, "Oh, if you could go to any country in the world, where would you go?" And I would always say London. And I
Mm.
don't know why that was it. I was just thought it was a
Wow.
beautiful country, and it is. I probably
Mm-hmm.
seen all of London by foot. I was God, I
Right,
walked
right, right,
everywhere.
right.
But it is a beautiful, and I just always thought that like, oh, it's just a beautiful space, a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful country, and I want to
Mm-hmm.
see it with my eyes.
Right.
And so I have realized that like after I bought my plane ticket, like, dog, you're going to London.
Mm-hmm.
And you said this when you were like 8.
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right.
mean?
It really goes back like that.
Mm,
Yeah, you just never know stuff that happened before, and then it comes. You be like, oh wow, that
right.
happened
Like that's how that
before.
happened. That
Yes,
is how that happened.
yes.
Is there anything that you remember that you specifically like without even recalling it manifested or things that you even manifest with intention?
Oh my god! Right, exactly. Right, everything. Right, exactly that. When I first met my wife. She
Mhm,
told me to write down everything that I wanted, like in a book. Like write
mhm.
it down and just pray over it and keep manifesting over it. Every single thing that I read in that book has happened to me. And there's maybe one thing that might just be famous and get rich or whatever. But other than that, everything else, everything else has happened for me. So yeah, seriously, it
That's just the thing that hasn't manifested yet.
yeah,
You
just yeah,
know?
but it will be so.
I
It
tell
is
people
already
this all the
happening.
time. It really only takes one connection. Like
Yes.
it takes meeting the right person, like the one person. My good friend Global Mindset,
Mm-hmm.
Tony of Global Mindset. I think she made these earrings by the
I
way. Do y'all like that? I
yes,
wear
they're
them
so
today to
pretty.
work, but I enjoy them. They're fun and they're colorful. Thank you. Yeah, Global Mindset shop.gmo on Instagram. So, and we have this conversation a lot, and um, sometimes, not sometimes, but as an independent artist, because she makes wearable art, so
Mm-hmm.
she identifies as an artist rather than like a jewelry maker,
Right.
whatever. So she always talks about like the discouraging side of it, like how
Mm-hmm.
hard it is to get support or just
Mm-hmm.
people just to share your stuff. Like some it can be really tough. Like
Yeah, no, it can. No,
when you're
seriously.
independent, and I tell her all the time, like all it takes is one person, one thing, the
Yeah.
right connection.
Yeah.
And when I say I can't wait to see that blow up. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see you blow
Yeah.
up.
Serious.
I
Yep.
can't wait to see.
Please.
I can say names of everybody I want to see blow up. That I just
Mm-hmm.
see it like on the brink. Like, oh, you ever manifested things for other people?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever
Mm-hmm.
like is your heart that goal that you
Woo!
can use your powers for good? Like you can use your intention for someone else? Oh my
Yes.
gosh, when I see
That is
things
yes.
happen for the people in my life that I know I
Mm-hmm.
put in the universe,
Yes.
I be like, oh my God, did
It's a whole different vibe.
you
That
see
that
right?
that is that's
It
groundbreaking.
is
Mm-hmm.
that level of growth is different. I got a cramp in my foot,
Oh
y'all. It feel
no.
crazy. It feel crazy.
Oh
All right, I'm gonna stand
no.
up for a second.
You don't need to see your boots.
Hey now.
Yes, you gotta sit.
Hey
Yeah,
now. I'm
stand
just
up.
gonna stand up for a second for you. Yeah, but when you see that with someone else and you know it's
Mm-hmm.
from the power of your
Mm-hmm.
words, you know what I mean? Like I just want everybody that's a large theme of this show for everybody to just grasp on to their own power.
Right.
Like the power that I know you
Right.
have.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? And yeah. And then it makes me even more grateful. When I say I'm like grateful on a whole nother level now.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, "How you doing today?" I be like, "Grateful."
Yeah.
How you doing? You know?
Come on,
I
grateful.
know.
Oh
Come
my
on, come
goodness.
on.
Yes.
Experience great, and sometimes you need that um experience, that thing to see, like, to really put you to the test.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, which way you want to do with it. I feel like every event in our lives is designed to really mold and shape our
Mm-hmm.
character. And the things that's like hitting me right now, I feel like I'm supposed to be like pissed off about,
Mm-hmm.
or the average person would be pissed off about it,
Mm-hmm.
or just wow, or out of whack, or whatever. And I'm just like, well, this happened today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess God will show me how to deal with
Right.
that.
Exactly.
You
Right.
know?
That's true.
And I just keep it moving.
That's
You
so
gotta
true.
keep it moving,
That's so true.
you know. So
It's all right. You've already been prepared for things that will happen for you. Like it's you've already God has already look. Don't get me. I can't
yeah,
because I'll start
I'm
to
telling
go on
you,
into
because
my.
we will straight get preaching in here. I
Yeah.
actually, if I could, not to be religious, but to understand that
Yeah.
things do happen on a spiritual
Yes.
level.
Yes.
So I had a conversation with my pastor, and I was telling him a little bit about what I was going through, but
Mm-hmm.
how I'm ready to just experience like this exponential level of growth,
Yeah.
like in a
Yeah.
way that I don't even know what it looks
Right.
like
Well.
yet.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And we did talk about that, and he actually said that he's in like a similar
Mm.
position, and it just be open for the instructions,
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
download. I call them downloads, the instructions that will surely come, but also be prepared for the attack.
Yeah.
So I just
Yes.
feel like I
Yes.
already know, you
Yes.
know, like I may not know what it looks like, or
Mm-hmm.
how that's going to manifest, but I know it's coming. So
Right.
I'm just like, when it comes, I have such a peace.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
what I mean? I'm
Yes.
like,
This is
all right, for
true.
the minute, you know, I go through my physical stuff, my emotional stuff, and
Right.
then I'm just a good friend, a good queen helped me with this. I had a conversation with her the other day. Now let's see if I can get back up here.
So I had a little struggle getting into this chair.
But I like it because it's high. Okay. And hopefully no more footprints. But Queen Tamara, Born to Charm, she was also a guest on our show a few months back. We had a conversation before the new year, and she was saying that when things occur in her life, events, good, bad, or indifferent, she challenges herself to look at it like, her perspective, is it spirit or is it ego?
Mm,
Is it spirit or is it ego? And so that has been sticking with me. And every
mm,
time, like, I want to react, I be sometimes in traffic, not even traffic. I see somebody do something dumb on
yeah,
the road, and I
yeah.
be ready to cuss them out. And I be like, is that spirit or is it
Right, right,
ego?
right.
You know what I mean? So I just really been challenging myself, like, what would my higher self do?
Do yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
Operate in your higher self. It's difficult because a large part of us is human. But I just
Yeah.
feel like
Mm-hmm.
we know that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And how much in the divine you want to operate is up to you.
That's true. It is all up to you.
Yeah.
It is all up to you to decide.
So that's where I'm at right now. I said a mouthful. I done said a mouthful. Would you like to say anything? I
You did
done
good. No, it
ran in
was
the mouth.
good. I'm glad. I like to hear that. It's good. It's a good back and forth. I like it. It's great.
Okay. So we can hop off the train. I be going off on tangents, y'all. That's why Philly gave me a microphone, because I can tangent real good, you know. But we want to talk about Carla Gamble. Carla Gamble live in the stew today. Thank you so much for tuning in to
Yes.
the Queen Network. We are live here in the A Radio studios based in Philadelphia, wherever you are tuning in from. Catch us on the YouTube Live or the Facebook Live. Oh, Philly, I'm not watching the Facebook feed. Do we? All right. Yeah, do we have any if you have any comments or questions, you can post them on the YouTube Live, the Facebook Live, or you could call. Did you look the phone I just need to know if I need to get a number. Philly ain't hooked the phone up, y'all, so don't call them. But you can comment. You can comment on YouTube Live or Facebook Live if you have any questions for Carla Gamble. And don't forget to leave your comments. My computer keeps freezing, so I can't see if people are leaving comments. But you can leave your comments on the YouTube Live or the Facebook Live. Oh wait, I have the A radio thing right here. Maybe it'll maybe that'll come up. Um and oh, the good thing about the Facebook Live is I can see when people join. So I'll add those people to the list too.
Oh, I see that the Perceptions cast. You did an interview with them.
Yes,
I
yes.
actually have a song that's going to be on their series.
Is
So
that right?
it's gonna, yeah, so definitely catch it. It's gonna be in the scene. And I really have a good, I'm very excited to see this series actually.
So
I'm
excited.
really
So
excited.
they were my last show of 2019.
Right, yes.
And I was so excited to have them here in the stew and talk about their journey. And I love all those queens
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
that's on there.
It sounds like it just looks like it's gonna be
Yeah, it's
amazing.
gonna be amazing.
Hmm.
So what we can't hear yet because it didn't preview or whatever. It previews
Yes.
this. If you want to catch the Perceptions web series, it previews this Saturday on
I'm gonna
YouTube.
be tuned in.
I'm gonna be tuned in. I might even be at the little watch situation.
Oh,
I see
okay,
who gonna watch these kids. You talk about a watch party. Who gonna watch the Charlottes? Well, I need to know. That's what I be trying to figure out.
right.
Anytime I get invited somewhere, they be like, "You coming?" I be like, "Is your mom watching my kids?" Like, who? What? That's why y'all don't see me no more. Like stuff that be happening on a Tuesday, I be like,
Listen, well,
"What you doing? Getting the kids in the shower?" I mean, what? What do y'all want from me? It be like real live motherhood
I
stuff
know that's right.
happening with me. Okay, we got this. We got this. All right. So, okay, just comment to win a hardest t-shirt. I see you, Philly. Philly be hooking us up.
Yeah.
We hooking us up. I don't know what's going on with that YouTube, but that hey y'all in Facebook land and YouTube land. I love y'all. I know y'all still there. But yeah, so you see it on the bottom. If you're watching, just shoot me a comment. You can win the hardest thing. I just came up with that. And I'll have further instructions on Instagram on how you can also enter to win the hardest see if you're not able to comment on here. And other people can participate, then it's like fair,
Hmm.
whatever. But I'm giving y'all first dibs who chose to watch us today.
Yes.
Okay, I'm running low.
Right.
Low.
Fill
I'm
it
just
up.
gonna. I got the red wine too. Do I have any wine in there? Not no white wine. Yeah, I have a whole nother bottle here. It's okay.
Right.
It is okay. So moving right along. So do you have anything that you're going to share with us today?
Um, no, not exactly. Or I do. Oh no, I'm not. Well, I'm not sharing Scared today. Oh no, you can definitely listen to Scared on the Perceptions web series. It'll be there for you guys. Yeah, I have some upcoming music. I don't want to give you guys like too much because I'm really working on like this vibe music that I got going on. So I can't really like people, if you want to hear Pretty Girl Magic, definitely go to
I was about to say maybe we can pull up the Pretty Girl Magic.
yeah.
Can we do that for the people who have never heard the amazingly awesome voice of the Carla
Yeah, if you
Gamble?
didn't, no, thank you.
Is
No, thank you. But that's all right. It's so much music coming for you guys. I can't wait for you to hear it.
that, "Na, na, 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 na."
I can, but just not that. Well, I sent Stacia. Actually, I sent you
Oh,
music.
did you
I
send it to
did
me?
actually.
Oh
I
my
sent you
gosh.
the song that I'm featured in with Adele. I sent you
Oh, I'm slipping on my pimping.
my
That's
new
what
song.
it is. I'm sorry. It's me. You want to know why? I checked. I don't know when I checked, but whenever I checked, it wasn't
Yeah,
there.
I actually sent it like before I got here. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay. So
yeah.
I checked earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I have a song out called "Freaky with You," which you guys can actually listen to that.
Freaky with
Wait, is
you.
this wait the kid? No, this is not a kid song.
No, it's okay. They got their tablets. They all right. They got their tablets. And they little watches. They got these little
Okay.
electronic situations. I made sure that they had the electronics today.
Okay, good.
Because I was like, I can't take them backflips into this wall. Not
Good.
today. Y'all know that. Okay, we got Freaky with you. All right, this is the one. So I just have that one.
You can play that one. That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to send it to
Okay.
Chloe so everybody can hear it.
This is an exclusive. I've never actually I released like a little snippet of the song, but I haven't released the whole thing. So exclusive on A Radio. Okay.
Oh, it's a radio exclusive.
Oh, and on the Queen Network. I'm so sorry. Yes, with the Queen Network on
The
A
Queen
Radio.
Network. All right. Let's see. You know my computer only except when I need to do something. That's fine. Okay. And I sent it to the aradio@gmail.com. Oh my goodness. So Carla is working diligently, working
I am really working.
hard
Like
in
it
the
makes no
still.
sense. Yeah. So this song is actually like I said, I'm using all avenues of my creative talent here. So like I sent you Adele where I'm like kind of rapping and flowing on that, and then this
I don't think
I'm
I
a
have
very
that other one.
actually I have like a little freak side of me as an artist. So actually being
Oh,
able to put that in a song and
a little
let
freak
people yeah
size, she said.
I
Just a little
just a little
one.
bit, nothing serious.
That's funny. So I don't think I didn't get the
That's okay if you didn't. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get. Oh, you got it. Oh,
Okay. I did send over. Okay, so while we're getting the um music situation, so what do you think has been the biggest challenge for you as an artist? Like it's like
um,
okay, I have an amazing talent, I have an amazing network.
yeah.
What is
Um,
it?
the biggest challenge for me is I feel like it's not being able to get everything done that I want to. Like if I feel like it's like happening so slowly.
Isn't that the creative struggle though?
I feel like I should be like 10, 15, 30 steps
Right.
ahead of me, but I'm where I am and I'm okay with that. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm learning to be okay with where I am. So
Is that the creative struggle?
I
Like
think
you just
so
want things to
to be
move in a
moving
certain
right,
way.
right, right. I think that's
And
really
it's
what it
like
is.
this is the way, like we're moving at the way of the world.
Exactly right. The way you're supposed to be moving. Like this is
Right.
exactly where I am based where I am. So it's just like I'm okay with it. Hey you.
Okay.
But the things that I want to do, I'm doing. And
Um,
that's all I can I'm
That's all
grateful.
you can do.
Yeah, that's
I
all I can
feel
do.
like I said, being your authentic self
Yes.
is what opens doors for you. We have the
Yes.
music popping. So this is Freaky with
This
You.
is Freaky with You
This is
exclusive.
exclusive to the Queen Network and A Radio. And we're playing it live in the studio.
Hey you, you know that thing you do? Yeah, that thing only you can do. That has my body wanting more and more and more. Holding on to every vibration, every stimulation that you give me as my thighs move to your rhythm. Your style, your musical sound, your smile. And I enjoy the ride. touching and you're rubbing up and down my thigh. Look at my eyes, yeah, I wanted to. I wanna get freaky with you. I wanna get freaky with you. Bring that shit right back, babe. I wanna see where you at with this. I wanna rock all damn night with this. Wanna take my legs back with this. Now don't you slow down. I got more curves and it deserves another round. If you scared, then you should go now. Enjoy the ride, I like the high. You're touching and you're rubbing up and down my thigh. Look at my eyes, yeah, I wanted to. I wanna get freaky with you. I wanna get freaky with you. Don't you say a word, babe. Cause all I wanna do is take advantage of you. Turn you on to the shit no other girls can do. Tie you down and show you what a real woman can do. Now don't you make a sound. I got more tricks and they deserves another round. Don't be shy, baby, you should go down. Enjoy the ride, I like the high. You're touching and you're rubbing up and down my thigh. Look at my eyes, yeah, I wanted to. I wanna get freaky with you. I wanna get freaky with you. Enjoy the ride, I like the high. You're touching and you're rubbing up and down my thigh. Look at my eyes, yeah, I wanted to. I wanna get freaky with you. I wanna get freaky with you. I wanna get freaky with you.
I got it. You heard it here first on A Radio on the Queen Network.
Yes, I hope
Always
you guys
making-
like it.
Listen, I was like, who is this one? This one? Who like that? I wanna be freaky, freaky. Nino is over there.
Yes, she was
I was
getting
like,
into it.
okay. Okay, though. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
And we just heard that was produced by the Almighty Ice
Nice to
Diggy.
yeah.
Ice Diggy, we miss you.
We miss you,
I
Ice.
know. Coming back to us. Yes, we was talking about you
Yes.
off air. Okay. We didn't tell everybody what we were saying, but I miss you. Anyway, the Ice Diggy, she's been on the Queen Network. I
Yes.
appreciate her. She
Yes.
produced my opening, the one that the recorded thing that I use.
Queen Walk.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm,
Queen Walk.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yup. So yeah, fantastic producer, wonderful producer
Definitely.
in the city, and always writing new poetry,
Yes.
new
Amazing
books.
poet. Amazing
Amazing
poet.
poet.
Yes.
I know she was getting back into her performing. I
Yeah.
know that. We were talking,
Yeah.
shared some stages
Yes.
with that
Yes.
one.
Yes. Yes.
Love Ice Diggy.
It's
So
a circle. I'm
I
telling
know
you.
this
It
is a
really
it's a
is.
network.
It is a
Y'all think
network.
I'm
It's
playing,
so
but I'm
strong.
when I say I'm building a network, like it's serious. I'm gonna have
It's so
to
strong.
Nina do the infrastructure
Yes, please.
for me or something.
Please.
Otherwise, it's just going to be a bunch of Google forms. But we are creating a network because I want people to be able to tap into strong queens, and particularly strong Black queens
Yeah.
and our allies. So you may not necessarily be a Black woman or a person of color, but someone that downright supports us because as
Yes.
women, it can be difficult
Yes.
to gain support. Sometimes just because of our gender, we do not get the same shine, the same light,
Mhm.
the same anything because we got these,
Right,
you
right,
know.
right.
So, but I'm that person. Like I want to support another black woman. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I know that they're out here working 10 times as
Yes,
hard
yes.
as any other race,
Mhm.
as the other gender, because they're doing 10 times the amount of work.
Mhm.
Um, they're staying on time. Listen, all the things that that man or that partner wants you to do, and they staying on top of that and working that job and taking care of them kids and making sure that car run
Mhm.
and making sure that the house is balanced and financed and all that. Everything plus,
Yes.
you know what I mean? So I want to support other black queens and I want to build a network of black queens so other people can support
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
black
Definitely.
queens
Definitely.
particularly.
Mhm.
So
Definitely.
thank you everybody for being part of the Queen Network. I
Yes.
remember when I first started this show, people thought it was the Queen Network because I'm a queen and this is my network. No, it really is about building and
Mhm.
connecting
Mhm.
and growing, and it's going to be an amazing and a beautiful thing.
It is.
I've had, I don't know, I think last year from June 2018 to June 2019, I maybe featured 25 queens,
Mhm.
25 queens, black queens, local queens.
Yes.
I know, I'm like, that's your
Right.
department.
Yes.
Philly on the ones and
Right.
twos, but doing their thing. And then
Yes.
from June 2019 to now,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Still rolling with it, still supporting and bringing on, still educating, motivating, celebrating and elevating
Mhm.
our everyday queens. That is you and that is me. And we are here to what? Connect queens consciously.
Mhm.
Okay. So we are building a network, and I want you all to be a part of it. Look for information. I'll be hitting all y'all up. I'll be sliding in each and every DM. Like, what you do? What can I tell the people you do? You want to be in the network, the Queen Network?
Right.
Yeah. So coming soon, coming soon. And I want to thank Carla Gamble for
Thank
being
you,
part of
Queen.
my network and the
Yes.
Queen
I am so
Network.
honored. This won't be the last. I will be back
Yes.
for the whole
Maybe after
album,
this
okay?
album drop,
Yes, I will be
this
back.
LP.
Yes, I will be. I will be back
We'll
for
be,
sure. I'm
we'll be
so
back.
happy to have been here and to talk to you, have a good conversation, have
Share
to
some
laugh.
energy.
Yes,
Yes.
because I'm like, listen, I'm my energy is good. I'm gonna take it wherever I go.
No,
So,
that's right. When I
so to
say
meet
I
this
was so looking forward to just connecting with the good energy today,
yes, yes,
and that's really what it was about for me. I was like, oh, this interview is gonna be so lit. It's
yes,
because it's Carla.
yes,
I'm
yes.
so
It is,
happy.
and she gave me wine, so
Yeah.
I was good.
You know,
We was good.
I'm
Everybody was
just
good.
hospitable like that.
Hmm.
You know, you
Yes.
come to my home, I'll probably make you something brown.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I know that about you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I
Yes.
appreciate Nina. Is Nina your manager?
Nina is my manager. She's my wife. She's my number one of the number ones.
Number one
Okay.
day one.
She is everything. If you see me, you see
I
her.
know that's right. I was thinking about that today. I was like, oh, I wonder if Nina's going to come today. I'm like, of course
Of
she
course,
is.
Nina's gonna be here.
Of course she is.
Yes.
So
Yes.
thank you for your support, for allowing this light to shine,
Yes.
and for being here today
Hmm.
on the Queen Network. I
Yes.
think we're gonna wrap this thing up.
All
Do you
right.
have anything on hearts, minds clear? You have something you want
I'm
to share
good.
with the
Just
people?
anything that you want to do it. Don't
Mhm.
waste no time. We don't have time to waste. The world's gonna keep moving, and we don't want you to be stagnant. So just keep going. Any kind of dreams you have, any goals you have, just do it.
do it.
and live your life and be happy and be safe and be comfortable within yourself.
Yes.
You know,
Live your
shine your
best
light.
life. Live your best life. Well,
Yes.
you can follow Carla Gamble on the real Carla
Yes, follow
Gamble.
the real Carla Gamble on Instagram. You can
Mhm.
follow my SoundCloud. I have a list of songs there, and look out for the songs that will be yours too.
I know that is a right. So excited. So before we close out, I just want to give another shout out to my gracious sponsor. Thank you so much for sponsoring the Queen Network here on A Radio. We love New Voices for Reproductive Justice, a nonprofit organization that fights for the rights of brown women and girls, particularly. If you want to support them by donating or volunteering, make sure you visit their website at newvoicespittsburgh.org. That's newvoicespittsburgh.org. And tell them Queen Fear sent you. I don't know.
All
Is that what
right.
people say? Tell them Queen Fear sent you. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. I know I always give a spiel, but thank you, New Voices, for everything that you do and many, many more years to you. Do I have anything coming up? My birthday. Oh
When's
my
your birthday?
gosh. It's in 10 days.
Whoa! Look at
It's in
you.
10 days. I think I'm just going to turn up. I
You
don't know.
should. You should.
I know. I'm like going to do a childless turn up,
That's what you should do.
possibly in another state.
Did not like that.
No.
Yeah, you should.
She drank that wine like
Yeah,
she
she
was
did not
taking
like
a
that.
shot.
Mhm.
Let
I
me
thought
just
it
throw
was
it
the
She like, let me just throw it back. Let me throw that thing
Yes.
back.
Oh my.
Cause you know how I feel about that. All right. It's okay. I told you but But whatever. We family in here. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So but I have another show before my birthday. So I'll see y'all then.
Mhm.
And I guess we'll talk a little bit more about that. I feel like I have some announcements to make, but I don't really have any announcements. I'm just gonna come through 2020 like boom.
I'm just saying, you are the announcement.
Yeah, so
Period.
I'm not gonna make any announcements. Just watch out for me because things are
Yes.
happening.
Yes. You are
Um,
coming through.
yeah, and as things are happening for you, let me know.
Yes, I
And if you want to be
will.
a guest on the Queen Network, slide in them
Mhm.
DMs because I like that.
I'm gonna
I
actually
will
send
be.
over some people. That's some
Yeah.
great queens that I know
That's
that would
I mean,
like this
that's
whole
I
format.
get a
Yeah.
whole lot of my guests from
Yeah.
people who've been here and just love
Yes.
the
Seriously,
energy
I
and was
really
like,
yes.
"Oh, you need so and so on your show," and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Tell me
It's
more."
gonna be great. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
so
great.
I can't wait. Please do,
It's gonna
please
be
do.
great.
We got a whole 2020 to fill with amazing
Mhm.
queens. And the Queen Network will be turning 2 in
Woo!
June.
That's
In June of
exciting.
2020, so I'm excited about that.
That's
And I got some
exciting.
other things on the plate, some other things on the horizon. But it's for all of us. It's for us all. It's for our elevation,
Yes.
like you said.
Yes.
So I'm excited. Um, yeah, let's rock out.
All right.
That's all right. Thank you, Philly. I appreciate you this day and always. Okay. All right. Until next time, I'll catch you next Queen Crush a Wednesday. That is 1 week from today, where I'll have another amazing queen sitting right in this chair. Talk to you then. Thank you for tuning in. When you vibe with the music, yeah, yeah.
All right, you are listening to Music is Music by Carla Gamble. Enjoy.
Yeah. Music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I wanna be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B. You need to learn to accept me. Accept me. Music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I wanna be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B. You need to learn to accept me. Don't get it misconstrued. Yes, I still love you, but stop making me this sign, making me that. Just let me be where I'm at because I am what I am. I fit the need of those who feed me. Can't go to sleep or eat because they need me. I'm very clingy and some sing me. Even though they can't see me, they can hear me with my exotic tunes. So swiftly I run right through them. I am music. Could you imagine some things I do to them? Just by the sweet sound of me, I make babies. I make relationships pull back into place. And sometimes it gets kinda swazy when I'm lazy. But that's only if you don't play me right. Treat me right, and sometimes I just might talk to you, having you sitting there glued to my every word because I'm so similar to what you're going through. I thought you knew I'm music. This is what I do. See, I'm what you play in your lover's ear, but lack of self-expression, just to let them know how you feel. It's so hard being real, but that's like me. You make me into so many different things that I'm no longer what I am, but what you make me. Raping me of my identity when all I want to be is myself. Music is love, music is lust, or just us, but it is music. Not a specific, just realistic. So don't place it. And just remember, I'm just where the music is.
Music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I want to be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B, you need to learn to accept me. Oh, music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I want to be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B, you need to learn to accept me. Music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I wanna be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B, you need to learn to accept me. Music is music, so don't categorize me. I can be who I wanna be. Hip hop, jazz, R&B, you need to learn to accept me. Music, be who